Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Rolling back in town, getting hard to find 850 parts. I actually had to go to Detroit from Cincinnati to pick up some 850 parts for people. Shifter, pedals, A-pillar trim, door panels, dash pad. It's getting rough, man. So if you guys see these things in the salvage yard, make a shout out. It's getting rough. Just now, I'm 20 miles to empty, but I am in Cincinnati. Got about 10 miles to go to my normal gas station. Well, not my favorite one, but my normal one. And the last gas station I stopped at a few minutes ago, $4.65 a gallon. I can't do that, man. Not when I can get 380 in town, a little deeper. So I'm headed in town, get some gas, stop, get Diane something to eat, and head to the house. I stopped to the store to get something for Diane at Walmart. Up here, just on the other side of Sharonville. I don't know what the next town is called, Mason or something, I don't know. Anyway, I pulled into the parking lot, and there's cars coming from all different directions coming out. So I figured my safest thing was to make a right turn into the parking lot. Turn my steering wheel right, wham! Hit a curb. Boom! Landed on the frame of the car. It's a trap. They need to fix that. If you got a hole like that coming into your parking lot, you got to do something about that. You got to warn the people, man. Put a cone in the hole, put a pole up, something. The other side got rubber all over that curb too, but it has a sign there, and that sign helps people not go in the hole. The other side didn't have a sign or nothing. Could have destroyed my car, cracked oil pan and everything, tore the wheel off. If I wouldn't have hit my brake, it would have been bad. I got out, assessed the situation, and backed out in a way that would get my car out without destroying the wheel or the tire. I don't think I destroyed the wheel or the tire. I got to check it when I get home. And I got to take it by the tire place, let them check the tire. Make sure it don't have any impact brake. I wasn't going that fast, but man, just hitting it was rough. It hurt. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and I got to do some running around tomorrow. Probably going to help Andrew. I'll be in town tomorrow. Then the following day, I'm headed to Pennsylvania, Wednesday. Thanks for watching. This little curb here got me. Kind of fans out. I come in off the street. You can see where it looks like 1,000 people hits this thing. Can't see it. You make this right turn. I came up over here. Bam! Crash. Bottom of the car. It's horrible. They need to do something about this. Put up a cone or something. 850R people. Time to go get the title transferred into my name. Diane helped me get it back on the hook. And this thing has some 18-inch wheels from somewhere. I'm going to ask, see if anybody knows what they're from, and work on getting some 17s on this thing, because I don't need these 18s. Just stopped by Ohio BMV so they can VIN check Lucille and get me that title ordered. So, I'm gonna take it back to the house, try to get this thing in that driveway, man. That's gonna be tough. I spliced these ABS wires together. That was broken back here. When I cut away a little bit of the wire and then I stripped them with the wire stripping tool there, the wiring in the sensor from the last splice job is rotting away inside the wire. So really, this needs a new sensor harness thing, so that the splices are not letting moisture in and stuff like that. It looked like it was shrink wrap, but still, there was moisture in there. So this repair might last a year. Doubt if it lasts any longer than that, because those wires are rotted away in there. Then I had Discount Tires take 2 tires off of these wheels I had that I put the snow tires on, and had this riding around on the car. Ugh. Oh man, let the car down on the wheel. And today I took the wheel off, and look at that, splitting in the tread. In one place where it looked like it was sitting on it overnight, a lot of cracking and splitting. These wasn't like this yesterday. Overnight they cracked from sitting on them overnight. Even the sidewall's cracked. Here's another tire, a Michelin. It has a DOT date. (22/2016). Look at the tire. It's got decent tread. Looks to be in decent shape. However, you look in the tread, more cracking. Now, this tire hasn't been in use lately, but you start using it, letting it sit overnight like that one, this cracking could become splits in the tire. And if it's cracking, it's somewhat starting to dry rot. It's not going to have good traction in snow, rain, and sometime on dry pavement. They don't have good traction. You know, you can hit the brakes and this tire can slide on dry traction, cause you an accident, lose your stopping distance because of age. So I found this tire here. It's got a DOT date. I've seen it on the other side. Sometimes they hide them on the inside because they don't want you seeing them. But this one is something like 22/2016. So it's a little over 5 years old. I couldn't find any cracking or anything with it. But it's got a lot of tread. But because of its age, it's probably at the end of its life. So I decided to put the car back on the ground and tackle this ETM problem. I have an ETS light on in the dash. The car is having difficulty idling. It's stalling. Sometimes, if you don't treat it just right, And these cars are known for having bad ETMs. Now, this car's had different kind of modifications and stuff. And I was going to take the ETM out. You see, I took the engine pipe off. It's sitting over there. I wanted to be careful that I didn't break anything. I took this thing off. This is your brake booster check valve. I wanted to position that right so it was out of the way so I wouldn't damage it. I reached up here to unplug the mass airflow sensor, and one of the wires appeared to be broken to me. Mass airflow sensors are notorious for idle issues. I'm like, wow, one broken wire out of 4. This is probably my stalling and issues with idling. So I decided that I'm gonna go to the salvage yard, get me about 6 inches and this connector, take it off, and when I got it unplugged, another wire came loose. So it not only has one broken wire on the mass airflow sensor, but it has 2. And they're broken off where they can't be fixed. Needs another pigtail. I'm going to get another pigtail and connector tomorrow, put this together, and likely cure the stalling and idle problems. And it may even clear that ETM light. We'll see. Now, the car does not have an error code for the mass airflow sensor. It may now, but for that wire to be loose and come apart just by unplugging it, it had to have very little connectivity and may have even been corroded inside the wire. So glad I found that. Maybe that'll get this car running like a champ, boys. First thing in the morning. 6:36. Look like it's going to be getting dark soon. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for tonight and call it a day. I'm not taking this car nowhere because it is busted. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.